Good Tuesday evening, Southeast Texas. Here's what we're expecting over the next several days. It looks like a stormy Wednesday as a cold front moves through the area. Then a windy, cool Thursday and Friday with below normal temperatures expected the end of the week and this weekend. Looks like fantastic fall weather. Looks like also a slight risk of severe weather for Southeast Texas, Southwest Louisiana Wednesday as that squall line moves through. There's a small risk, a 5% chance of a tornado, an isolated brief spin up, but again, a better chance, a moderate risk of damaging winds out of this line that is expected. Hail and flood risks not expected coming up tomorrow. So I'm going to show you three different models. These are all high-res modeling. This first one is the graph, and it shows the line at 11:30 already through Southeast Texas for the most part, moving into Southwest Louisiana. Second model is the NAM, and this is also at 11:30. It shows the line right over Southeast Texas. Third model is, let's see, the NAM, the graph, and I forget this third one, but this particular model is showing it a little slower at 11:30, just moving on into Southeast Texas. That's the HERB. Okay, so we've got three different models all showing roughly between, say, 11 and about 1 that we'll probably see showers and thunderstorms in the form of a squall line moving through the area. And it also means that there'll probably be some wind damage possible with some of these storms should they become severe. Probably 60-mile-per-hour winds is what I'm thinking. We'll also probably be placed under a watch tomorrow. So at this point, looks like fairly quiet weather through about 9 a.m. 11 to about 1 or 2 is when we'll see that line move through Southeast Texas. And with any luck, I think we'll see the sunset coming up tomorrow evening. So it's not going to be an all-day event. Late morning, early afternoon hours with improvement just in time for the kids to get out of school. So seeing a moist southwesterly flow aloft over our area in advance of a trough of low pressure over the Four Corners. There's a front over into New Mexico that'll be moving through coming up tomorrow afternoon. Quite the surge of moisture moving in off the Gulf of Mexico, so that gives us something to work with. You need something to lift up that moist, unstable atmosphere to produce showers and storms. Remember, clouds build up. You can have all the moisture in the world, but if you don't have anything to lift that moisture up, it's hard to make thunderstorms. Well, we're going to see that in the form of a vigorous trough of low pressure that'll be moving through, and that will be dragging our cold front. See how quickly this line moves through the area. So it does not look like a flood threat. This is going to be mainly wind driven as we then see a dry northwesterly wind flow for the next several days. So if you've got a big project and you need several days of dry weather, maybe tearing off a roof or maybe doing some painting, this is the time to do it after tomorrow because we're going to have several days of dry weather. So tonight, a moist southerly flow off the Gulf of Mexico should keep temperatures to around 70 for lows in the lakes area, mid-70s in the triangle, 20, maybe 30% coverage. Then here comes that squall line in advance of the front. And as you can see, by noontime, most of it off to the east. If that model is right, could be a little bit slower, but our winds will shift certainly by 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon as the front moves on in and we see the sun set tomorrow evening. On the Gulf of Mexico, a small craft advisory will likely be placed in effect for choppy to rough seas around 3 to 5 feet. A south to southwest wind at 15 to 25 knots is expected. Our forecast tonight, mostly cloudy, 20 to 30% coverage of showers. Southeast winds will preclude us from seeing any fog, so about 70 in the lakes, mid-70s triangle. Then tomorrow, everybody going to get shower and thunderstorm activity. Hopefully we're not seeing widespread severe weather, but I think we'll see sun late. So this is going to zip through pretty quickly coming up tomorrow. We'll give it a yellow bar day, and we'll likely see 1 to 2 inches of rainfall with this go-round because of the speed of the line. Now on Thursday, it is going to be very windy across Southeast Texas. Wind gusts 30, 35, maybe 40 miles an hour along the coastline because of strong high pressure building on in. Then as we head towards Friday, Saturday morning looks chilly across Southeast Texas. Temperatures could get into the upper 40s with below normal temperatures persisting. And I know you're going to be wondering about Halloween. Right now it looks like we'll start off at 5 p.m. in the mid-70s and cool down into the lower 60s with dry weather for your jack-o'-lantern forecast. That dry weather will persist right on through early next week. Download our app Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, there's more weather at 12newsnow.com.